suffering and pain expands Mr. Beast, and we can all see how successful it's been for him to suffer in videos. His most popular videos are when he is suffering in challenges, like being buried alive and fasting for 30 days. It's been a theme in his content going back to his breakthrough videos, so being the victim has consistently brought him huge growth. Born May 7, 1998, Mr. Beast is a Taurus American YouTube personality with a Libra moon, who has been credited with pioneering a genre of YouTube videos that centers on giving money away in challenges. His main YouTube channel, Mr. Beast, is the 5th most subscribed on the platform. My name is Aquarius James, and I like to analyze the astrology and numerology of celebrities. Today I'm taking a deep dive into one specific aspect of Mr. Beast's astrology, how he expands. From humble backgrounds in North Carolina, he was raised by his single-parent mother who worked for the military. Mr. Beast began uploading on the 20th of February 2012 when he was just 13, and very slowly and painfully over 10 years he fine-tuned his craft to eventually become one of YouTube's most recognized and respected creators, breaking the record for gaining the most subscribers in a day. So what is so important in the stars that affects how we expand, and how can we use it? At the time of our birth, not only do we have a sun sign, but there is also a sign in each of the other planets, from the Moon to Saturn, Uranus and Pluto, and they all have a very important effect on our personalities and how we engage with reality. And if you don't believe me, this is something that's widely recognized in Eastern philosophies. For example, each planet connects to a chakra in the chakra system. We can look at this another day, but for now I want to focus on one thing: how Mr. Beast expands. And that's through the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion and growth. The sign you have in Jupiter affects the way we learn and grow and expand, financially and spiritually. If you want to improve how you grow, you need to align with the energy of Jupiter and the sign it's traveling through. Jupiter takes 1 year to travel through each sign. When we understand what Jupiter's doing in our own personal chart, we can stop wasting a lot of time with things that don't grow for us and really start to understand how we personally grow spiritually and materialistically in the physical world. So how does Mr. Beast expand? I looked up Mr. Beast's astrology birth chart and numerology to see what sign he has in Jupiter, to understand the type of energy that he is using to expand and grow by. And I was surprised to see he has Jupiter in Pisces, the super imaginative sign of creativity and chaos that can literally learn and do anything, who can become really accomplished at many completely different things during their lifetime. And this is why Mr. Beast has Jupiter in Pisces. Pisces is the sign of believing. They decide they will do something and they believe in it to the point it becomes true by trying everything in the book to make it happen and become real. It's important because Mr. Beast is someone who has grown a lot through a lot of practice and experience. Pisces is the oldest and the wisest sign, and it's a water sign, so it can change and transform. Water takes the shape of the vessel it's in. This means they're highly adaptable and they can learn and literally do anything. It's the last sign on the zodiac, so they can reflect all the other signs and morph and transform between them, using their attributes when necessary. This means they can do all types of jobs and become really good at them, but it also means they might do lots of different jobs in their lifetime, and jobs they didn't expect. Pisces energy is so helpful and nice, and for some reason they go out of their way to help everyone and try to solve their problems. It's like being some kind of a martyr, and they will literally self-sacrifice for others, and making other people happy makes them happy. And this is clearly how Mr. Beast has expanded and grown. He's adapted to ways of making content that people want to watch by making other people happy and being generous. It's important to note when the Sun and Moon go through the same sign as Jupiter, because these could well be the beneficial time when things will expand, but also when they go through the opposite sign, because this will not be the time when there's a lot of expansion. These will be good times for pauses and to regroup, reflect, rebuild and prepare. This can be illustrated with Kanye West's cancellation over anti-Semitic tweets, which coincided with the British Prime Minister resigning and the British pound crashing to an all-time low, which all happened when the Sun was in the opposite sign to the sign that Jupiter was in, and it lasted for a month. If Kanye had known this simple astrology, things could have been very different. This is part of a series I'm doing on the power of Jupiter, so if you're interested in learning how you personally grow and expand, and how to work with the energies of Jupiter going on right now, then subscribe for more. The negative energy here for Mr. Beast would be an indulgence of the shadow traits of the opposite sign to Pisces, and that's Virgo. The shadow or negative traits of Virgo are arrogance and only doing something if they get something back for it, i.e. always putting what they get first, because they think they are better than others. As we can see so far, Mr. Beast has come across as humble and quite honest, and he claims to put the majority of his earnings and money that he makes back into his videos, which either entertain people or is simply given away. Can you see here on Mr. Beast's chart where it says the north node of the moon? This is an extremely important part of anyone's birth chart because it represents their unknown future destiny. An opposite sign to this represents their known past. That's the things they've done already and they're familiar with. And their unknown future will play out the more they do North Node things, which is for Mr. Beast being a Virgo. Virgo is the analyst. It's a sign of fixing and improving. And they don't like to do anything unless they know it will produce in abundant returns. Virgo is the sign that happens at harvest time. It's about calculating and tasting the fruits of the harvest and then working out how to improve the yield for next year. I think this is something that's really obvious to see, that when Mr. Beast carefully analyzes using data and then applies that to the chaotic creativity and limitless imagination and possibilities in Pisces is crucial in his life. Suffering and pain expands Mr. Beast, and we can all see how successful it's been for him to suffer in videos. His most popular videos are when he is suffering in challenges, like being buried alive and fasting for 30 days. It's been a theme in his content going back to his breakthrough videos, so being the victim has consistently brought him huge growth. This is a clear indication of Jupiter in Pisces. So what can we take away and learn from how Mr. Beast grows and expands? Pisces is a sign that can literally learn and do anything. Mr. Beast has learned to do every role in the video production process, from filming and editing to becoming a great presenter. He also does awesome reactions and makes all sorts of content where he's suffering. So he's become the definition of versatility and diversity. And these are all important attributes to success in our times. With access to so much technology, spending time to learn many different skills for making content has proven to be very useful and profitable. Jupiter will be returning to Pisces in 2022 and 2023, so for a year it will be where it was when Mr. Beast was born. This is known as a Jupiter returns, so it should be a more intense time of dramatic chaotic expansion for him. This is part of a series I'm doing on the power of Jupiter and how you can use it to expand. So subscribe for more videos and leave a comment suggesting other celebrities you'd like me to analyse. Thanks for watching.